Well, some neighbors are complaining about increased traffic noise coming from the interstate after a building was torn down in southern Sioux Falls. Schmidt Music was demolished on 41st Street, and now some families living along Pam Road are upset. They hope the city or state will do something to help them.
It's terrible. That's the best way to explain the noise level is terrible.
Mike Carruthers has lived in this neighborhood since 2016. He never complained about the interstate noise until now. That's because the city's in the process of buying up the land along 41st Street since it's in the floodplain. And that included the old Schmidt Music building. After the city tore it down, the noise level went up.
My son's bedroom is on this side of the house, and about every other night now, he comes into our bedroom 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. He's complaining about it and such, so it keeps us awake at night.
Just listen.
You know, the overpass, it's got some thumping to it. As prior, when that building was there, it would block a lot of that out to where we weren't getting woken up at night.
They want the state or the city to build a wall to buffer the noise.
It's a fast, easy solution. They've done it in other parts of town.
I reached out to the Department of Transportation, and they say they can't answer that question right now until they've completed an environmental impact study. The city is working with the state on that study.
With the buildings no longer there in these areas of the floodplain, we are going to update that noise study to see if it changes the results to a point where any other noise mitigating measures would be needed.
The city says something will get done.
If it comes back to no noise mitigating measures are needed with the project, you know, the city is still going to do some betterments to those properties. You know, we're going to develop a landscaping plan to improve aesthetics and, you know, still provide some sort of buffer for that neighborhood.
And that is the good news. The bad news is that the city says that the environmental impact study hasn't started yet, and there's no timeline for when it'll be done.
The Schmidt Music property is near Interstate 229 and Cliff Avenue. Now, that interchange is scheduled to be reconstructed. As a result of a section of 41st Street will need to be realigned. Digital reporter Ray Yost has more on the story about the demolition and future changes around the I-229 interchange. It's in a KENLAND.com original on our website now.